What's up, everybody?
Hi.
Welcome back to The 8, your favorite show in franchising, period. This week we're going to play a game called Heads Up, the franchise style. So, Cassie, you're going to go first.
Okay.
You have 20 seconds. You have it
20,
on your
all right.
computer. Is 20 enough?
Yeah.
20 is enough. All right, let's see how many you can get.
Okay.
And remember, the rules are I'm not allowed to say the word, and she's got to guess what's on her head.
I'm proud. Okay.
Okay, right?
Yep.
Go. The thing that buys things.
The thing that...
The person that buys.
Franchisee.
Yes. You went to this thing in New York.
IFE.
Yes. This is a magazine put out by IFA.
Franchise World?
Yeah. This is our current issue is featuring this.
Legal Players.
Yep.
Ah.
This comes out weekly by the IFA.
Smart Brief?
I said IFA, but you're past 30.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Oh,
so
I'm
take that
right
one
past.
away.
Okay.
So there's your winners.
Okay.
Okay, ready? So round one.
I'll give you 30 seconds since I went way over.
You got 4.
I got
Okay.
4? That's
Yeah,
exciting.
ready?
Okay. Yeah.
You might
People
want to start
that...
that.
LOL. People that own numerous locations.
Multi-unit.
Yep. You wrote these. Your favorite person in franchising.
Sean.
We are one of these at 1851. We're not a franchisor, but we are a...
Supplier.
Yep. We have an issue that's going to be coming up about these. You need one in order to sell franchises. When you go online, you go to this. A brand's presence online, franchise development website.
Right.
That was a bad explanation. I'll take the ding on that.
All right, speed round.
Speed round? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, first one to get 5 in a row. Wait, but I want you to start with that one.
I have to guess it? Okay.
All right.
So
Ready?
I'm starting with this? Okay.
We'll see how fast. Start the clock. We'll see how fast it takes you to get 5. Ready? Go. A lot of the suppliers in the business.
France?
They're extinct. They lived a long time ago in the world.
They lived a long time ago in the world.
Yeah.
Is this obvious?
Like T-Rex.
Dinosaurs?
Yeah. If it's open
Franchise
to,
dinosaurs?
Yeah, that's correct. Next one.
I was going to say dinosaur. That was wrong.
Not a great personality. Maybe she could help you out.
I'm afraid that this is
Doesn't
on my
do-
forehead right now.
doesn't do-
Emily! Oh, she's a great personality.
Did I just get the middle finger?
No.
When we write stories on a brand page, we call it what?
Sponsored? Editorial?
Yeah, you got the first word.
Sponsored content.
Yep.
I'm like thinking on the back end, like
Steve Eagleman does this.
consulting?
He does this for brands. He turns
does a lot for brands.
turns a thing into this.
An emerging franchise?
You got any tips for me on this one? Skip.
Okay.
Franchise my business.
Oh, okay.
Scott Oakes was this in New York last year.
Elmo?
Fran Elmo.
Fran
Good
Elmo?
enough.
I don't know if
this
I'm
show.
going from the right pile.
This show.
The 8.
Yeah, good enough.
Yay.
All right, we'll just call Cassie the winner. This is the 8.
That was fun.
Emily?
I did better than I thought that I would.
Emily, what do you think of that?
Minus us calling
It
her
was fun.
someone without a good personality.
I was
That's a
just
lot.
kidding. She's got a great
Obviously.
personality. Nobody can hear her, but don't you remember when
She
we
helps
interviewed
me
her?
out with these games every week.
Why can't you make her the Fran Liberty?
I will. After our legal players, she will be our first Fran Liberty.
That one's
Cool.
one of my favorites, franchise dinosaur. I
I was
Emily
like, there's no
one.
way it's the
Sponsored
word
content
dinosaur,
was
and I like
good.
Emily's like impression of it.
Scott Oakes.
Scott Oakes.
All right, let's kick this off.
Cool.
This is also known as,
The 8.
I'm only going to reply to you using these cards
That'll be
for
interesting.
the first 4.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Fantastic. So we have some fantastic news for franchising. According to the University of New Hampshire's RIFC 50 index, the franchise sector outperformed the overall market that was represented in the S&P 500. Last year in 2017, the RIFC 50 index was up 28.6%, whereas the S&P 500 was up over 19.4%. So good sign for franchise businesses. Multi-unit, yep. Fran Leberty, so we're continuing on with this tradition for the month, our legal players. Head to either 1851, or you can see in our newsletter, we're going to be linking out to all of the profiles for our legal players that were featured this week on the main site. Sean, you should check it out. I don't know.
It's supposed to be my Fran Leberty.
You're arguing that he's always a Fran Leberty. Okay. Fresh money. So obviously there's a lot of fresh money to be made in the fitness segment of the industry, and Inc. recently did an interview with Orange Theory Fitness's co-founder. It was started out of her house. She was fired from her job, and it's now this really huge business with 900 locations, and they're expected to hit close to $1 billion in revenue by the end of the year. And so if you wait for our newsletter, I'm hyperlinking out both to that video and to when they were featured on our cover last fall.
Love it.
Yeah.
That was item 19 because you're talking about fresh money.
I get it. It makes sense. Fran of the week. So this week you talk about how franchise sales teams, and we've talked about this a lot on the 8, are hunting for the great unicorn. Fran Elmo, yeah, the Fran unicorn is Fran Elmo for sure. And how it might be your franchisees. There isn't like a secret, quote unquote, that people are going to uncover to franchise sales. However, if you have franchisees that are making money and they're happy with the brand and they're providing good validation, then that's going to be something that's a source of growth for your brand going forward.
Period. Not marketing agencies, not sponsored content, not anything other than your franchisees. Unless you're a startup brand, then it's going to be based on you as a founder. But franchisees are the best sales people for a brand. And check out that column. I mean, it doesn't discredit everything else that you're going to have to do as a brand. You still have to do the blocking and tackling. That's what marketing and PR and franchise websites and all that stuff is. But making sure your franchisees are taken care of, making sure that you have a great process to get the right franchisees into your system, that is the key to any franchise growing. We 100% believe in that.
Cool. Branching forward now. So if you are looking to be a business owner in a small city, there are some options out there that are better than others. Wallet Hub just named its best and worst small cities in which to start a business. Basically, the main takeaway from this is that there are a lot of cities, Michigan, Utah, South Dakota, North Carolina, Wyoming had a lot of great options, and California was littered with a bunch of cities that aren't going to be primed for growth. Yep.
That's what you'll need.
Yeah, it's what you're going to need if you're going to go for it. You are.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so I have a Fran Funny. It's another one of my really horrible dad jokes.
Love dad jokes.
What's a personality trait of a bad marketer? Are you gonna guess? You're looking okay. It's like I could just say it.
What's the personality of a bad franchise marketer?
A personality trait of a bad
franchise marketer?
It doesn't have to be a franchise marketer, just a bad marketer, but it could be a franchise marketer.
I got nothing.
Antisocial.
I mean that's true.
Yeah, thought it was a good one.
Sean, we could hear you laughing from Cincinnati.
Cincinnati dad.
Cincinnati dad.
All right, so this week's Franspiration comes from another one of our legal players, Marlene Cortez Morris. It is when the client and the attorney work as partners that a trusting and valuable relationship is formed.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Don't buy a franchise without one.
Yep.
Don't franchise your business without one.
Definitely not.
Don't do anything without a lawyer.
It's a solid life lesson.
Nick Powell's, don't do anything without a lawyer.
All right, frenemies versus friends. So this I was really excited about, so I decided to include it. So Grubhub is teaming up with Venmo, so now you can do the split the bill. You look so deflated. Are you not happy about it?
I mean, it makes sense.
I think that it's a good move. It's a more motivation or incentive, I guess, for people to get on delivery services.
Should you buy into Grubhub now as a stock?
It's not in my investment portfolio, but I can't speak for other people.
Saying it's the biggest menu that exists. Now
I know.
They have their tricks. They're in charge of customer service for restaurant brands. It's kind of scary if they're doing this stuff. Restaurant brands, it's going to get tougher and tougher. I think lunch lunch is still going to be won by restaurants. People want to get out of the office. They want to stretch their legs. Dinner, it's going to change. So, not saying that the better breakfast category is set to win, but when they're closing their doors at 2 p.m., they're not going to have to compete with Grubhub as much as some late night guys or the delivery brand. So
True.
It's going to get interesting. I think that's a good move.
I do too.
People like to split their bills.
Makes it easier.
And if you were to split the 8, it'd be called the 4. This is the 4.